When you have a child named Brian McKnight Jr., and then you fall out with them, have a new baby, name him Brian McKnight with a different middle name, and then legally change your name to the new kid's name, you tried to start back at one with your kids?
If y'all don't know, I recently did a video about the Brian McKnight interview where he was throwing shots at the Joe Budden podcast and the intellectual co-host Marc Lamont Hill himself. Let's see how the JBP responded to this. You better like the video. You better subscribe. Let's get it.
Our good brother Brian McKnight went on Anton Daniels' podcast and shared some things. I have a clip here. He shared that he reached out to the Joe Budden podcast so he can attempt to be a guest.
Who caught that message?
I want to let Mr. McKnight know I have never received that message. You must have sent that to like the pod page or something. Because if you would have sent that to me, we would have handled that in a heartbeat. You know, I got you singing at my wedding. Maybe you don't know.
Not no more. Not no more.
Why not no more?
Wait till we done.
Oh shit.
Oh, God.
About to burn that bridge.
Anyway, I have this.
Better get it back up.
I have this clip here. Like to hear it go.
Because here's the thing. Why can't we sit and talk about it?
Yeah, I agree.
I sent a message to Joe Budden's podcast. Crickets. Nothing. Mm-hmm. But who's that Mark, the guy, the political
Marc
guy?
Lamont Hill.
Let me tell you something.
What's the guy's name again?
I'd destroy that dude. I would destroy him. Not physically, but
I understand what you're saying.
Because you don't even know me. But you call me an asshole?
Yeah. Well, I look at Marc Lamont Hill.
Get him, Anton.
There's this segment of people that are what I like to call, they like to champion themselves as intellectuals, right? And that they truly believe that they're smarter than everybody else.
Tell him.
But I don't really believe that because I never see the results.
Right.
It never translates. Right? So
I see people handing him his ass.
It's easy
Whoa, let me rewind that.
Let
me rewind that.
This guy in the room, but it doesn't.
Hold up, you heard what Brian said.
Right.
It never translates, right? So
I see people handing I see people handing him his ass all the time.
yeah, it's easy to. I mean, it's easy to say that I'm the smartest guy in the room, but it doesn't necessarily translate into results, right? So I decided that I would do stuff on my own.
We don't need the rest.
Nah.
We don't need the rest.
We kind of got it.
I went and watched the whole episode to make sure it wasn't anymore. It was just this.
I know you did. I
you know I
did too.
It's part of the job.
Yo, where does it translate? How do you measure?
Whoa.
That?
And they were talking about two different things. That's the funny part. They were just
like, how do you measure that? Mark could be resonating with a whole bunch of different people and improving people's lives every single day. You can't measure that.
Ish. Fight your fights.
I fuck with the team, bro.
He went out there in the street.
I fuck with the team, bro.
Mark went out there in the street. Homeboy is here. He came to the block. Let them at least get their one off for a couple. And if Mark started
you can't be a stranger
up,
and come on my block and get a feel.
You
can't do that.
What I tell you?
You got it, though.
That's not how that worked.
Dark Lamont Hill. Do you know where this stems from? Do you know what you've said to make Brian McKnight feel this way? What do you have to say about it? I'll totally move out the way now.
all right. Let me say a couple of things. Let me think, because I didn't know we were going to talk about this.
We ain't gonna talk about it, nigga. Shoot at the nigga. Shoot that nigga. Fuck it.
First, it's based on the comments we had up here, the conversation we had up here. So I don't remember us saying nothing that crazy about him. I don't remember.
We've said
we
things.
did.
I don't think it was crazy.
I haven't, but
no, I don't think there's anything crazy about him. I don't remember calling him an asshole, but he is an asshole. Let me be clear. Brian McKnight, is this my camera? Brian McKnight, you are an asshole. And that's okay. It's not a beef. We ain't got no issues. You're just an asshole. I'm basing that on having interviewed Brian McKnight lots of times. Since I wasn't going to mention this, but I've interviewed you lots of times. You were rude and nasty to everybody on my crew. Everybody on my team, you were nice to me. But the measure of being an asshole isn't how you treat the host. It's how you treat everybody around him. And you've been a dickhead to them. No disrespect to you, except you're an asshole. I was in an airport in Eastern Europe. I was headed somewhere. You were headed somewhere different. I watched a woman come up to you and ask you for an autograph, and you completely ignored and disrespected her and walked off. You're an asshole. But that's not why we're talking about this. So we say, I don't know you. You're right. I don't know you. But I don't have to know you to know you're an asshole. I don't get into your family business. Your family business has nothing to do with me, except when you make it public. And when you put your family in public on blast, that might make you an asshole. That's all I'm saying. When you have children and you say my children are the product of evil, that might make you an asshole. When somebody says, yo, but the Bible says you should love your children, you say my older children were the product of sin. That might make you an asshole. That's just a fact. When you have a child named Brian McKnight Jr., and then you fall out with them, have a new baby, name him Brian McKnight with a different middle name, and then legally change your name to the new kid's name, you tried to start back at one with your kids? Nigga, that might make you an asshole. So please, don't act like you better than us. You're not. You worse than us. If you want to come up here and debate, I'm sure they would let you debate. But you didn't contact nobody. You're lying, just like your children say you lie. And for the record, I have spoken to your children off the record, and they've told me a laundry list of shit about you that's way worse than anything that's ever happened in the public. I'm not going to say that on air. We could keep that between me and you. But if you keep doing this, I will put it out.
See, that's the thing.
So now, if you want the smoke, keep coming, or we can just stop this right here, my brother. God bless.
Brian McKnight. First of all, let's do this.
Nigga. Yeah. Marc Lamont Hill, nigga.
It's Marc Lamont Hill, pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brian McKnight, just a few things on the tail end of that. I don't think you know. You got to research more about Mark Bryan. Like, not only was he born to do that, he was born to do that, Brian McKnight.
Yeah, that's a layup.
And he loves doing that.
That's a layup.
I think people see him with Pierce Brosnan and all of them. Yeah. On CNN and some of these other places, like they familiar with him. On the church pulpit. Yeah. They must have seen him. Not only is he born to do that, but he's also the guy that's going to call the kids. And he's going to call the kids and talk to them. He's going to be in the airport and see you be a dick. That one I don't know about.
But yeah,
we know you ain't.
No,
that one I don't know.
It was rough. It was rough.
The way he did,
I give people grace. People be tired. Saying I don't have time to talk to somebody is different than being an outright jerk to somebody. And it was so bad. Another artist who I won't say was there saw it and was like, "Wow, I never do that." But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
This nigga in a group chat with your kids, nigga. Like this shit
kids
getting
listen
crazy.
to the show sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's how I know that, I've said some shit. But what a read.
Yeah.
Oof. Oh yeah. I did that one.
All right.
You don't got no smoke for the interview?
Antoine Donaldson, Antoine Jameson, whatever his name is. No, I don't know him.
Anton.
He's saying that I think I'm smarter than everybody. Yeah. I'm smarter than him. Mm-hmm. I don't think I'm smarter than everybody. I'm smarter than him. Yeah. But I literally don't know. I don't have a beef. I don't know who he is. I don't even know his name. Literally, I could Google it, but like, for what? Like, I'm not. Brian McKnight deserves our attention. He's a star. He's a celebrity. He's a genius. And we engaged him. I didn't engage the homeboy. So, salute to him. I hope his platform does well. Wish him nothing but the best. Salute to you, Antoine.
See, I'm telling you, everybody don't be needing that.
No, that was the nigga that jumped in it. That's the nigga that jumped in.
Yeah.
And what happened to him?
You get a fair one, maybe.
No, you don't.
Can't jump in.
No, you don't.
But he can't jump in it for damn sure. Boop, boop.
All right, fine, Brian. I'll just play the records at the wedding.
No.
We can nix that idea.
Well, you know what's funny, Joe?
Brian's coming.
It's funny.
He's one of the best singers in the world, but I mean, I do agree that he's done a lot of asshole shit.
Yeah, I like him too. We sat up here and praised his music. I talked about, I know.
Yeah, I get it.
Ain't lying.
And shit, they be calling me an asshole. I get niggas are assholes sometimes. Yeah. Niggas just assholes. That's it. You ain't got to defend it.
Making a new junior is like other level asshole though. That's not like, that's different kind of asshole. Like, fuck you, watch this. Here's your brother with your name is another level of asshole. Like, damn.
Yeah.
That's rough. Cold blooded.
Damn. It's like, wow. Now, Marc Lamont Hill said he got some information that we don't have. But other than that read from Marc Lamont Hill was crazy. And I can just tell he was yelling and screaming. I mean, he wasn't like... That's the thing about somebody like Marc Lamont. He can yell, but it doesn't sound like he's on some ghetto, hood stuff. He sounds passionate. You know, he sounded stern. And I really want to know this dirt he got on Brian McKnight. I want to hear that. You know, all that stuff about Brian McKnight was mean to a fan. Joe Budden, I heard, has been mean to plenty fans. Joe, I'm not trying to put nothing on you. I'm just saying I heard that through the grapevine. But you've also admitted to, you know, not being down with taking pictures with fans in the past. So I can't get too mad at Joe Budden for that because, you know, he admits it. But I don't care about celebrities who don't take pictures with fans. Is it effed up to me? Yes, but I want to hear about this stuff that the kids told Marc Lamont Hill. And also being in a group chat with your kids or being able to talk to your kids is crazy to say in the beef, right? Now, last thing, do y'all believe that Brian McKnight is lying about hitting up the Joe Budden podcast, or do you think he made that up? I think somebody in Brian McKnight's situation, because look, after the situation with his sons, I don't know how his career looks, right? I don't know if he still has access to managers or, you know, people who could get in contact with a Joe Budden on his behalf. So maybe he at a level where he might have Instagrammed, messaged a Joe Budden page and thought he was contacting Joe Budden. Who knows? But Mark feels like that's a lie. Joe Budden is saying that's a lie. And like I told y'all in one of those videos, I said, look, if Joe Budden sat down with Candace Owens, I think he should sit down with a Brian McKnight. And Joe sounded like he would have been willing to sit down with Brian McKnight as well. So, that's all I got for y'all. I hope y'all like the video and subscribe. I will see y'all next time. Peace.